What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. This video is going to be my updated guide to one of our favorite luxury brands here on this channel, and that is Chantecaille. Chantecaille, like I said, it is a luxury brand. Their products are very expensive. Some of them are very hyped. So as usual, guys, I'm coming at you with this video to give you my perspective on what I think are the best products, the ones that I think are worth it, the ones that I would pay full price for. But you know what, friends? Luckily, we don't have to pay full price. The reason that this video is going live today is because your girl here got you early access to the Chantecaille Black Friday sale. You are going to get 25% off the entire Chantecaille site with my code SOFIA25. That's Sophia with an F, not a PH. We can get this right, guys. 25% off. I think it is a pretty good deal. And that is going to be good until the end of November, friends. By the way, guys, this video, it's not sponsored by Chantecaille. They did not gift me any of the products that I'm going to be featuring today. So this is going to be my completely honest opinion as per usual. So if you guys want to hang out with me, see all of my favorites, and maybe see what you guys want to put on your wish list, then keep watching. All right, party people, let's dive in. I'm going to talk about each of my favorites in the order that I applied them to my face. I am wearing all of the favorites on my face today, so you guys are going to see some great demos. And the first favorite that I want to talk about is one that I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel. This is the Rose de Mai face oil. This is a lovely, heavenly face oil. I recently used up a bunch that I had in my skincare collection, so I decided to pick this one up, and boy, it's really nice. Chantecaille has some really great skincare. I like to use this for two different purposes. Number one, this is my last step in my nighttime skin routine. I just put a couple of drops in the palm of my hand. I rub my hands together, and then I like to press the oil into my face, and it just kind of seals everything in, especially around this time of year. I live in the Northeast of the United States. My skin gets very dry. My skin is pretty much dry all year round, but it really needs some moisture and a little bit of extra nourishment during the fall and winter months. So I just like to kind of press it in, seal everything in right before I go to bed. I also sometimes will use this as kind of like a primer to my makeup if my skin is showing a little bit of texture. Recently, I've had some eczema starting to pop up, and I'll just put a couple drops once again in the palm of my hand, kind of press it in, and that serves as a nice hydrated and smooth base for my makeup. I see a lot of makeup artists do this little trick, and I really like this face oil from Chantecaille. Right now, this is actually the only face oil in my collection, and I'm sticking with it. By the way, if you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Sophia, and I love luxury beauty. I upload new videos just like this one every single week. I do a lot of new makeup reviews and helpful guides, so if you love luxury beauty, hit that subscribe button to join our fam because we would love to have you. And as a quick reminder, friends, I am going to be linking all the products that I talk about in this video and my coupon code in the description box down below. I do use affiliate links, so if you find this video helpful, if you want to support my channel this holiday season, shopping through my links is a really great way to do so. And with that, guys, let's get on to the rest of my favorites. This wouldn't be a Chantecaille video without me sitting here raving, absolutely raving about the Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation. The hype, my friends, is real. This is definitely their best product that they sell. I love all these products in this video, but this one is definitely the best. One of my top holy grail foundations, probably one of my favorite makeup products ever. I mean, look, it's almost gone. It's almost gone, friends. And what makes me even happier is that a lot of my subscribers have reached back out to me, letting me know that they gave this a try and that they absolutely love it as well. I think the reason that so many people like this is because it's very well suited to a lot of different skin types and skin textures. It works for oily skin because it is a gel-based foundation, so there's not like a ton of oils that are gonna weigh down your skin and make you look greasy by the end of the day. But at the same time, it works really well for dry skin, for irritated skin, sensitive skin, red skin, mature skin, because it has so many good, like, calming and soothing and moisturizing ingredients in it at the same time. Chantecaille puts a lot of research into their skincare, and then they put a lot of the skincare into the makeup, especially into the foundations, which is why I really, really like the base products that they sell. This one being my favorite. You guys can see in the demo, I like to paint this on with a little brush. It doesn't go on too cakey. In fact, when I paint it on, I kind of get this really nice, like, soothing and cooling sensation, and it just really seems to do a great job of blurring all of my redness. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel because I am going to be filming a demo where I put this on my mom who is 62, just to show you that this can work for someone like me who is in their 30s, but it also can very much work for someone who is in their 60s. Because the formula has that kind of jelly texture, I think it just does the perfect job of kind of blurring and smoothing out any texture that you have on your skin. And it also just makes the skin look so plump and youthful and hydrated without being like gross and greasy like what you see from a lot of other clean beauty brands. I know I'm on a rant here, guys, but the proof is right here, friends. Take a look right here. I have no foundation on half of my face and then the foundation on the other half of my face. You guys can see how wonderfully it just camouflage all of my redness and my dark circles in the most hydrated, natural way. I just love it. I just love it. And I know this foundation is very expensive, but like I said, guys, these are the products that I think are worth it. And with the 25% off, that is going to be the best deal that you find all year round. Speaking of base products, another new favorite that I have from Chantecaille that I recently tried as per a couple months ago is the Le Camouflage Stylo. I wanted to get this one earlier, but it was always out of stock every single time Chantecaille did a sale. So I finally got to pick this up in their last sale. And well, clearly you can see that I like it because it made it into this favorites video. Just like the Future Skin Foundation, this is very lightweight. It's very hydrating. I think this probably works best if you have maybe skin on like the normal to dry side. It also works really well on mature skin because I think the key with mature skin is to pick products that are very lightweight, that you don't need to put a lot of, and they do a really great job of blurring any imperfections because you don't want them to settle into any fine lines. So I really like that I can use just a little bit of this kind of in like the tear duct region. I like to use it to also kind of lift and brighten the outer corner of the eye, anywhere that I have a little bit of discoloration, and it gives me that all day coverage with a lot of moisture. You know, when I first got this, I was kind of curious like how this one compared to the Clé de Peau one. And you know what, friends? I was pretty surprised because I love Clé de Peau. Okay, I love Clé de Peau and I love their concealers, but I think I like this one better. I think I like this one better. It's a little bit easier to get out of the pen and to spread. They're very similar. If you already have the Clé de Peau, I don't think you need to run and get this. But once you finish up your other little like click pen concealer, I think that you should really give this one a try because it's really good. My other lighter coverage base favorite from Chantecaille is the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer. This is actually the only tinted moisturizer that I have in my collection. I'm not normally a tinted moisturizer kind of girl, but I really, really like this one. It is exactly what it says on the tin, friends. It feels like absolute delicious skincare, but with a little bit of a tint. It's a little bit lighter in coverage than the Future Skin Foundation, but it has kind of like a creamier texture. So if you have kind of maybe normal to oily or combination skin, I definitely would stick with the Future Skin Foundation. If you want something that is just a kiss of coverage, maybe gives a little bit more moisture to the skin, I would probably go in with this one. In fact, you could use this one as your moisturizer and then you could put the Future Skin kind of just on the spots where you need it if you feel like you need a little bit more coverage. I like to reach for this one when I just really can't be bothered with getting ready in the morning. If I have to hop on my Zoom calls, if I have to head into the office and I really only have a couple of minutes to get ready, this is super quick. I can apply this baby with my fingers, just kind of massage it right there into my skin, get out of the house and go. This is definitely what I go for when I'm going for that no makeup type of look. My next favorite, friends, is the Chantecaille Powder Bronzer. This is the Real Bronzer in the shade Serena or Sirena, however you like to pronounce it. Do keep in mind, friends, that the one that I have is in the limited edition Cosmos packaging that was launched a little bit earlier this year. I do believe that this one is still on the Chantecaille website, so you should be able to pick this one up in the early access sale, but I do think this one will probably sell out pretty quickly. They also have it in the original packaging. It is the same exact shade, Serena, Sirena, however you like to say it. And I must say, you know, I was pretty hard on this bronzer when I first reviewed it here on my channel because the products are very expensive, but it has been something that I have reached for very, very often. I use it all the time. So for me, the price has actually been worth it. This has been my go-to when I want just something very natural that still Still has pigmentation. You guys will notice in the demo, I am using 2 different types of brushes. One that is a little bit kind of wispier so that you can get a very nice light application if you want to, but you also can go in with a very dense buffer brush like the one shown here. I'll link these all down below, by the way, if you guys want some brush recommendations. I'll go in with a denser one, and that allows me to really build up the colors. So if you get a little bit tanner in the summertime, just know you definitely can build this up. The Chantecaille powder products, I think it's a baked formula, so it gives you this really nice light airbrush type of texture to the skin. Very, very easy to work with. Like I said, the packaging of this is limited edition, so it makes it a little bit more fun. I do wish that Chantecaille had more shades so that we could kind of stretch the spectrum of skin tones that this works for, but at least for me and my fair skin tone, this one has actually become a favorite. Next up, we have the Cheek Gelée. These are the cream, or shall I say gel blushes from Chantecaille, and if you like the Future Skin Foundation, you're really gonna like this because it is basically the same exact texture. Very cooling, very hydrating on the skin. These are not crazy pigmented. These are not like the Rare Beauty blushes, although I really like those. These are a little bit lighter and sheer than that. I almost like to describe these as like watercolor painting on your cheeks. It's very hard to mess these up. They're extremely user-friendly. The shade that I'm going in with today is called Lively, kind of like a pinky peach. Very, very beautiful. I really like these. Chantecaille has some other blushes in their collection. For example, they have the powder blushes with the little animals and creatures in the center. Those are really cute, but I feel like these are more unique. I don't see a lot of other brands doing cream or liquid blushes in this gel formula. So that's the reason why I recommend these. I just feel like it's a little bit more unique and more worth your money. In fact, my only complaint about these, other than obviously them being pretty expensive, is the fact that they just don't have that many shades. I wish they would expand the shade range. Just like I said with the bronzer, I would love to see a deep plum. I would love to see a beautiful nude or brown or terracotta, even a red. Because they're very sheer, it just looks so pretty and natural and romantic. So Chantecaille, if you're watching this, I need to see expanded shades of like most of these products. Up next, we have the Real Glow highlighter, and this is in the shade Stella. Now this, as I understand it, is a re-promote. They used to have this highlighter maybe a couple years back in another limited edition collection, so they re-released it this past summer. I do kind of wish that they had come out with a new shade, but that being said, this is a really beautiful everyday wearable champagne shade. I do think that this is going to work for a lot of different skin tones. I'm wearing this on my cheekbones today, and you guys will notice, just like the bronzer, the texture of this is so smooth. It really gives you that natural lit from within glow. It's kind of like that perfect balance between a see it from space highlighter and like one that just doesn't have enough pigmentation. I feel like it is so incredibly smooth. If you have texture or dry skin or anything like that, maybe pores that you're a little bit self-conscious about, I don't think you need to worry about this one. This also was a product like the bronzer that I was pretty harsh because it's not the most unique color. It's not the most unique color, but that being said, I have gotten a lot of wear out of it, and it slowly has become one of my go-to highlighters in my collection because the color is so wearable and because the texture is so lovely. Also, if you guys are wondering what I'm wearing on my eyes today, I am wearing the bronzer in my crease just for some natural definition, and then I actually went in with this all over the eye as an eyeshadow. So you also can wear these on the eyes. And then just to spice things up, friends, I did go in with the little single, the cheetah, what are these called? The luminescent eye shades. The luminescent eye shade in the shade Cheetah. I'm not putting these in my favorites because I don't really like these most of the time for one and done looks. I mostly like to use them as toppers. It's kind of hit or miss. Like I like the new Mustang one that I got, but the Cheetah one, this is a little bit chunky. I really like to use it as a topper. So that's what I did today. So just full transparency, guys, I get a lot of questions about these. They're not really my favorite for the price, but they do make really beautiful topper shades. If you were wondering what is on my lips today, I'm about to tell you right now. It is the Chantecaille Lip Veil in the shade ruby. Is this not the most beautiful wearable holiday red? Or really, it's a good red for all year round, but I love to reach for these types of colors during the holiday season. I like both the Lip Veil and also the Lip Chics from Chantecaille. In my experience, the lip veils, they feel a little bit more like a tinted balm. Still pretty pigmented. I mean, look at this color that I'm wearing right now. And then the Lip Chics tend to have a little bit more of like a high shine finish. Oh, they're so lovely as well. They're very expensive, so I don't collect every shade, but if there is a 25% off sale, that's usually when I will snag the color that I have been eyeing. They're so hydrating. They're very carefree. They're very easy to apply. If you're someone that doesn't want to highlight any of the lines in your lips, these are really good. I feel especially the Lip Chics, because they have that beautiful glossy, glassy shine. So good if you have dry lips or lines in your lips. That is going to be the perfect product for you. Overall, really, really great. These are the kinds of things that I would pick up in the sale, because otherwise you're paying about $50 for each of them. I have one more favorite to share with you guys, and it is my favorite skincare item in addition to the Rose de Mai face oil that I showed you guys in the beginning of this video. It is the Jasmine and Lily healing mask. First off, the packaging is very, very luxe and weighty. This is like a beautiful frosted glass. Just feels like I'm at a spa. I really enjoy the experience. But inside, I'll show you guys what this looks like. It is the most divine, nourishing, calming, creamy goodness in a jar. This is the type of thing where if I'm like at my computer answering emails, or maybe I'm unwinding at the end of the day, watching a basketball game, I will put this on my face and it just soothes all of the redness and the dryness and the eczema that I get during the winter time. It's really so calming. I know a lot of people, they recommend the bio lifting mask. That one is really good as well, but this is the one where I feel like I get instant gratification. If you have a lot of redness and maybe sensitivity like me, if you have dry skin, this is the one that I would probably go for. And a little tip, guys, is just pop this in the freezer for like a couple of minutes so that it's cold, and you can take a little makeup brush, a clean one obviously, and just paint it onto your face, and it is so soothing. It's just the perfect little self-care moment. And the last thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that I know I didn't get a chance to review the holiday collection from Chantecaille, the Precious Metals. I didn't get a chance to pick that one up. I do think it looks very beautiful. I asked Chantecaille, this is going to be included in the sale, but their stock is very, very low. So if you're watching this and you wanted to pick that up and you wanted to get a deal on that, make sure you jump on that as soon as possible, guys, because you can get the 25% off, but I really don't think that most of the products are going to last that long. And that is all I got. Those are my updated favorites, friends. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And also, guys, don't forget to sound off in the comments down below. Let us know. Let's help each other out. What are your favorite Chantecaille products? Which are the ones that maybe didn't work out for you? Let us know. Tell us your pros and cons in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, friends, I hope that you see some beauty in your day, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.